frame it. You know, I'm gonna put it in like a nice little digital photo frame. Keep that on my desk. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. What were your predictions again?
Oh, they're all sitting on top winner side.
Crap. All right, so we're getting to game number 1 here. We got, again, Dawg and Pier, who did an incredible job of getting through Raydish and Stingray. Excuse me, not that.
Java and Stingray. You're getting messed up, man.
Forget them now, okay? They hurt me. But here in this game, we're going to be looking at Raydish Taffyyyy. Raydish, again, with the Ryu, had such an incredible performance at Omen, has continued to have a strong performance since. I'm curious to see how this is going to go with them, with Raydish and Taffyyyy in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Raydish, absolute powerhouse, but right now he finds himself in a dire situation, just armed up, almost got taken out by Pierre's signature, the weapon toss. Again, you see the sweat drops. Beautiful rotation from Taffyyyy, relieving the pressure.
Yeah, if Taffyyyy doesn't go down there, then that is just free extended pressure that they get to put on Raydish, but Raydish does still fall after that. However, anybody can fall and straight hits. That's going to be one coming in from the side stick. Now they need to answer right back.
You see Raydish avoiding, hanging out on that corner just because he didn't want to get into any team combos while his teammate was respawning.
Oh, what a save!
Are you kidding me?
What a situational awareness from Dawg. Sideline side air, and not today. Look, that's one of those moments where it's nice when your teammate hits you back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as long as it's the correct direction, any hit could be a good hit.
It is always funny, though, when someone sees a body coming towards them, like, ooh, I'll hit them too. But the double KO coming in with the team combo to answer right back. Very minimal damage taken on the side of the red team.
Yeah, they did a great job just kind of, you know, stemming the bleeding before it became a significant problem. But right now, oh no, blue team was able to sandwich red team across the entire stage, and you saw that turn into a ton of damage. Now red team is actually in the red again.
Yeah, and I know it seemed a little chaotic for a second, but a lot of interruptions on both sides there. A lot of nairs coming in from Axe just to stop the strings, but red team looking like they're in a bit of a rough spot here. Both Taffyyyy could be able to get back to a weapon before he gets pushed back off stage. Actually, I didn't even realize Dawg is also unarmed as well, so Taffyyyy in an uncomfortable position because he's got to worry about stairs.
Yeah, so this has been red team just kind of on their heels since those first stocks. Dawg and Pier, even though the stocks got tied up, the momentum seemed to remain in their favor. They brought them into the red. They're poised to take Taffyyyy down to their final stock. Raydish already there.
Yeah, one thing at least the red team has had is they haven't really dropped many team combos. They just missed out on the orb recovery a second ago, but they're keeping the game very even regardless of it. And Taffyyyy holding on to this stock right now, extremely injured. The recovery's still not enough from the spear, but the orb recovery is going to take it, and they have a temporary lead.
All right, this could be the pivotal moment just because they didn't have the lead at any point during the game until just now. Unfortunately, it was taken away from him. Raydish, that's where all eyes need to be, as Pierre's eyes are definitely tracking.
Oh, great save, but is Taffyyyy going to get back? Yes, Taffyyyy's going to get back, avoids any attempts from Dawg, so they still get to hold on to this a bit longer. Raydish literally kissed the side of the screen over there, so you cannot afford to take another hit, and that's going to be the hit that's going to do it.
So Raydish is out, Taffyyyy is alone, caught in the middle. There's a little bit of combo attempt. Oh no, just shy. And Taffyyyy finds the dodge out.
And Taffyyyy getting away from the side stick too. You do not want to be standing right next to Dawg because that will spell defeat for you at any given time.
So much aerial coverage, and any of those strikes can knock out. Stomp into side air. Taffyyyy has enough to make it back, but cut short. Dawg triangulated that one.
Exactly. The moment sweat beads were up, even if you happen to somehow get around the weapon toss, you had a ground pound coming in from Axe the moment that you got through.
That save was so sick.
That changed a lot in that game because he would have went down there and the red team would have had a more comfortable lead. But blue team held on to their stocks for a while, but you saw the way that he was positioned on stage. The moment that that weapon toss went down, if Pierce saw that missed, it's now my turn, and that probably would have been game over at that point anyways.
Yeah, so now we're going into game number 2. Pretty much just run everything back, except Dawg and Pier are up 1-0 in the set.
Yeah, Dawg and Pier, even though their combos aren't going to be as long, their simplicity in the combos has been so good. Neutral Lights just smack them back with side air, get that damage to go straight to orange. But the red team getting something started here. We're seeing more active play from Raydish's gauntlets. I think I saw a lot more of the orb in the last game. The gauntlets didn't get as much started. Maybe that is a bit of the answer here.
I think so, because that's where he really shines. Just such a dominant force there. And yeah, he wasn't able to get his feet under him at the start of last game. Now that he could, they've got the stock lead.
Yeah, gonna go for the side air. Side is not gonna be enough. You gotta watch out on the side there. He will let those rip every time. Side light coming through, but it's not gonna connect. The recovery takes it out though.
Clean. little bit of pressure relief, stuffed recoveries coming out everywhere. They're swinging off stage.
Yeah, blue team still, you never have to worry too much when you have the KO power they have available to him. Rayman and Turtles will take you out every single time. There's one, Raydish, run. Hadouken coming through. Luckily, didn't end up losing the stock, and Taffyyyy gets in the way to kind of body block to get them to slow down.
Ooh, Raydish just maneuvering around these giant axe swings, dealing so much more damage than he's taken.
Yeah, now Raydish holding on to the stock for a long time, but side air, the moment he committed to it, that was a free punish. But they still got a lot of damage out of that stock.
Yeah, the advantage was gained. He pushed Pier into the orange. They've got dawg almost there as well. If they can just ride this advantage a little bit further.
And now if Taffyyyy and Raydish could just stop hitting each other, that'd be the biggest thing. But answered back. Pier ended up hitting dawg as well, sending it back down, so it allowed him to get back to center. Extremely even damage right now.
Yo, Tatsu off to the side. That gave him momentary 2v1.
Woo! Oh, but that's not going to be enough off the top either. Taffyyyy coming back in to just kind of let him control the stage. Oh,
there
my
it is.
goodness. Mix up a down air, miss up a D-sig. Just keep him guessing. Never let him know your next move, even though he's done it like 3 other times. Eventually, one of them's going to connect.
They have very different ranges, you know? You get to bait him with one, fake him out with the other.
Kind of messes up with you a little bit on your way back up, too. Okay, side ticket to come through, and then answer right back as well from dawg. Everybody on last stock, extremely close right now.
I love that on the Rayman gauntlet signatures. You know, the more that you charge them, you get more distance.
It's like the wind up with it, too. Like, ha, ha, ha,
you either get like the nice little quick tap or the Rayman classic.
Like,
send my fist as a projectile.
It makes you feel bad, too, after you watch that full charge come through and you get hit by it. It's like, bro, why? All right, recovery, get to send him all the way to the top. Raydish going all the way up there. dawg missing out on the punish on the landing. Gauntlets coming through. That was a great weapon toss to separate Pier away because they had the power play there on Taffyyyy.
Ooh, Pier tried to back out of that one. You saw the down signature. He was able to hover out and away, but Raydish, just perfect spacing for the punish. We'll see if that comes into play again.
You know what? Hit them both. Hit them both. It's worth it because Raydish doesn't go down in that situation. The Sarah is not enough, however, on to
stuffed
dawg.
recovery. Raydish might need help. Taffyyyy there for the support.
Good save. That mattered so much, but now they got to watch out. They have stage control here on the side of dawg, and the platform is in the way, but they do get back on. However, Pier's not able to get a single hit.
Oh, man. Taffyyyy still unarmed.
Oh, he didn't
there
get punished for that. That was an
Momentary
opportunity
2v1.
to get to Soul 1v1, but Pier was out of position to punish after the side air, and now they get to 2v1 here, and they have weapon control.
Ooh, spot dodge against the Hadouken.
And that platform coming in at the right time, letting him land and get back down, but the side air is going to be enough, and that's going to get us to 1 game apiece. Beautiful.
All right. I will say, what really changed this match from the previous one was Raydish getting his feet under him early.
Yeah, agree. They took so much damage in the previous game by like trying to get things started. Their combos were great, but by the time their combos started, it was a little too late. Look how like the damage is only 200 damage difference.
And
that was a
both
super
teams
close match.
being over 1,000, like this is a high damaging game.
Yeah.
Those stocks were extended.
They were boxing. And a lot of that, too, came from how many interruptions did we see from Axe Nair? Combo started, stop it.
Yep.
Stop it. It just over and over again. Like a chancla coming through and just teaching you something. Like, cut it out. But what is going to be the answer now? What is the... How do dawg and Pier answer back? Because I don't feel like they were out of that game at all.
It was close.
It was just... Pier, it was basically Raydish and Taffyyyy were able to separate them a bit more and close it out first.
It was some great calls at the end, particularly that one where, you know, Taffyyyy ended up catching both Raydish and an opponent in that extended spear combo, just knowing that it was worth it. It was just really great calls.
Exactly. Sometimes one of the most difficult things is to know when it's okay to take a hit. In doubles, you got to know when it's okay to hit your teammate as well. Sometimes in these strings when you get the opportunity. Pier looking for the big play over on the side. He hasn't really gone for many axe signatures. He's starting to pull them out more as the games have gone on. Raydish has not been one to hide from him. That's a big punish though on the sideline side air, and that's going to get them the first stock.
Yeah, I think so. That was a big thing last game where Raydish was skating around and through all the big swings of dawg and Pier. He didn't get punished. He got a ton of extra credit damage. This time, Pier had him locked in. He knew exactly, all right, you're going to jump up after this one, so my punish, it's not where I thought it was going to be. It has to be just above. And that's where they were able to take the first stock, even if that lead was tenuous.
Exactly. Now can they keep that lead going? Actually, this is up for the taking right now.
Whoa.
And that taking is going to be going to the side of the blue team and immediately taken back away. So Raydish has taken quite a bit of hits. The thing is with Orb, he's committing fully to consistent strings, but they got longer animation, so it allows them to get in with these slower weapons. It's on Taffy to kind of speed it up a bit on saving, because it worked well in the last game.
Oh no, friendly fire. I'm surprised they got out of that one relatively scot-free.
Look, there seems to be a rule that all Petra mains, if they go for that and you get hit and you're my teammate, that's your fault, okay? I'm out here thriving doing this, but you decided to jump into it.
Like, sometimes you gotta let the rapid fire rip.
Whoa! Big recovery, double KO right there. That is going to give them an incredible tone shift, because not only did they get their weapon of choice, which are going to go with the double axe, and it's been working really well, it's going to give them some free punishes as they try to get to these weapons. How many hits have they taken just trying to get it?
Oh man, Tatsumaki finally taking Pier down. But, man, you can see the damage building already. Raydish, once again, finds himself into the orange.
Yeah, it keeps getting in the way of the starters, too. If that neutral light hit on the side of Spear, that might have led to the stock off of Gauntlet recovery, but he was out of position, and Dawg gets to hold on to the stock a little bit longer.
Oh, the hover over the corner to seal the deal. We're in a 2v1, 3 stocks to 1. Taffy hanging by a thread.
That play was revealed back at the very first stock. We were talking about how we haven't seen a lot of axe signatures coming out from the Rayman yet.
Yes.
But at the very beginning, he did it kind of as like a fear tactic. And at the very end, it's like, did you forget about this? And it gets them another game. And that was significantly better compared to the other ones, because every time stocks have fallen, it's always been revenge KO'd right back. In this game, they got the lead and they actually held on to it.
I mean, that axe double knockout with the recovery, that was absolutely huge. That rocketed the lead forward.
Yeah. That's hard to rebound from that, too, because mentally you both go down. You're both thinking, was that my fault? No, you both just made the wrong choice at the same time, and they covered it. Now, can you rebound from that? They answered back well last time. Can they do it here?
I mean, that's a great start. They had a massive team combo onto Pier.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait
a minute.
They can't touch the ground. They paid venue. Actually, they paid venue. They're from home. But they're playing the game, too. Let them play the game as well. Big, great answers coming in from the blue team after getting team comboed pretty much right off the rip, like you were saying.
Jeez. All right, so despite the red team having a revenge early, oh my gosh.
That was good.
I think that was actually a save, maybe.
Yeah, also, Taffy.
I don't know if it was intentional, but I think it actually saved it.
Our recovery's still not going to be enough. Hey, you know what? You take those wherever you can. And somehow no stock's gone yet. I'm sure that's going to change momentarily. No follow-up on the neutral ice. That could have been a double KO right there if Dawg was ready.
Into the corner guard.
A weapon toss down. Raydish trying to get through. Stop side air is going to take him out on the right.
Oh, doesn't get the punish onto Raydish. So this was kind of that pivot that gave them the last game.
Raydish finds the recovery. Raydish was stuck between an axe and a hammer and somehow got an unarmed KO and found the other one. That was such a crucial moment for Raydish.
Oh, side air just enough, even sliding across the ground. That is great for the blue team, just because anytime you let Raydish extend stocks, it kind of cascades into a lost game.
Exactly. That's actually been the theme so far in this set. Anytime Raydish's survivability has been up, they've been winning, because most of the KOs do come in the side of Raydish closing out post a combo lineup from Taffy. Taffy can get them done too, but he hasn't been able to line them up as much.
Yeah, you can see it even there off of getting hit Pier and Taffy at the same time. Taffy immediately rotates over to give Raydish support rather than turning on his target.
Yeah, even though Raydish couldn't go support in there, they gave up one apiece in that situation. And that's
Raydish is so good.
Trying to go for the
delayed double? No.
Double up on it. For Pierre's like, yo, could you stop? Let me on. Pier holding on to the stock pretty well right now, but it's going to go ahead and have a conversation with the left side of the blast zone. Just gets back on. Sider's going to send them back off again. I like the attempt from Dawg. He hasn't gone for a GC neutral sig, pretty much all set, so trying to catch one of them slipping.
Ooh, great recovery. Taffy taken up off the top.
All right,
So now red team with that stock advantage, albeit slight.
Yeah, can they hold the lead is the key. We were saying Raydish's survivability has been so important, but Raydish being separated right now from Taffy, getting juggled, that platform actually mattered quite a bit because Taffy was able to escape over to the right rather than have to continue to be in disadvantage.
All right, there's the knockout finally coming down. Taffy doing a great job using that high speed on the Barbara to just stay ahead of the pursuers.
Yeah, and a couple of hits that came in from the blue team. I missed on that. They were kind of hitting each other slightly, so that allowed that to happen. But, oh, fully charged! But luckily, Taffy came in and stopped that because Raydish was standing on the right, staring down dawg. That might have been a stock.
Smacked him on the wrist, said, hey, stop that. If Rayman doesn't have arms, does he have a wrist? Where does that fist of his actually
I have
start?
questions because the glove does end like below and it shows the wrist there, so maybe?
Questions. We need the x-rays. Where are Rayman's bones?
I'm sure there's a YouTube video out there somewhere that'll answer this for us. Somebody please give that to us later. But this is extremely close, deep in the red on every side. The first one's going to go down is Taffy. However, for Raydish, he has gauntlets. So if he could get just a jump call with the gauntlet, he could get it. But that's if he could get back onto the stage in the first place.
Raydish fighting his way back up. Everyone is so incredibly damaged. He just needs one solid strike. Unfortunately, he's unarmed. Friendly Fire might help him out. He sneaks in with the orb grab.
And this could be another upset here coming in for dawg and pier. If they get it, and they are going to get it. They took down Stingray and Java. I remembered this time. And they took out Raydish and Taffy, knocking them into the elimination bracket, continuing to move forward, and going to be having themselves a matchup against Cody, Travis, and Faison in top 8.
Woo! It just keeps getting tougher, man.
This is crazy.
That's the way bracket.